Tyler Brooks.
Well, we got to see which one of these.
That's right. Lane Reinwald and Garrett Reinwald may be switching.
I think I think Lane's going to be going at this one.
That's what we had on the onset. Lane Reinwald.
My friend here will tell me. Lane?
So we do have Lane Reinwald in it. 195 with a 5-6 record. It's going to take on Tyler Brooks, who's 8-11.
8-11. This could be interesting. Let's see. Brooks is a sophomore. We don't know what the other wrestler is, but
you take a look at the records, kind of evenly matched.
Yep. There's a nice little single. Lane Reinwald's got a single in there. Tried to kick down the other leg, couldn't quite get it. Now he's got it picked up, trying to trip him down with the other leg.
That's right, Brooks using a little bit of the height advantage.
He just can't quite, now he's trying to switch to a double.
It's turning into a Taekwondo match.
I think we're going to go out of bounds, yes.
Good job by Brooks to...
Tyler Brooks and Lane.
That's right, Lane Reinwald. Coming down to a minute now here in the first period. So far, nothing. Reinwald for the Bisons, and Saegertown
in on that
Brooks.
single again. He's trying to pick it up again. He's got to get it out between his legs, number one. Get it out and get him by the ankle and raise it up and then kick down that other leg instead of just hanging on it like that. Now he's switching over to a double, and they're out of bounds. By the way he's working that single, I'd say he's an inexperienced wrestler, really. But I don't really know.
42-9. It's only speculation at this point.
Speculation.
That's right. So 37 seconds remaining here in the first period. 0-0. Not just a soccer expression.
I was going to say, we're at 0-0. We're playing soccer. Huh?
That's right. It can translate.
Now the Saegertown's in on it. They're out of bounds. 23 seconds to go. No score.
That's right. Brooks, the sophomore, for Saegertown, holding his own, as well as Reinwald.
Well, they lost his positioning there. Well, they're back to facing each other again. They're ear ball to ear ball is what they are there.
Down to 5 seconds. So far.
Not much action.
That's right. Nothing to write home about in that first.
We got LeBoeuf's choice. He's going to take bottom.
And it is second period action here in the 185 weight class. I'm sorry, 182.
First match that we've gone in the second period where there wasn't any score. There's a score, 1-0. Up on his feet, he's got a little hand control turned into him. Broke away for 1-0 for Lane. Reinwald, right? Reinwald.
Yep, Reinwald.
Now they're back here, a little single shot by Tyler Brooks, and wasn't very good at it, and they're out of bounds. It's a good thing they were out because he was going to lose two there. It was kind of a sloppy shot he made.
Yeah. And $1:30 remaining second period. And Reinwald squaring up again with Brooks from Saegertown.
Reynolds will be next, and that one might not last long.
That's right, Dylan Reynolds is one yet.
He is having himself one phenomenal senior campaign.
Absolutely. Undefeated thus far.
Yeah, we'll get to, I got some information for you. But
you've got a litany of stats and information
well,
for
I
us.
try to get what I can.
You're a total pro. You're like working the crowd, and you had it all going on.
We get to that 195, I'll read off this kid's credentials so far this year. Reynolds, he's having a great year.
Down to 50 seconds remaining second period. And 1-0. Reinwald grabbing a point.
This is one of them ho-hum matches here. Well, he's in on a single. Not a very good shot. Now Reinwald's got a single, reaching over for a double. And, oh boy, that was almost. He's right on the edge of the mat there. You don't want to go off the mat. They still stayed 1-0. Right. Almost picked up 2. Reinwald almost picked up 2 there, but not quite.
29 seconds on the clock here. Lon Wilson, Dave Carr with you for Armstrong here. And again, Jeff Corey, our executive producer, finding the matches for us. He's like a hawk.
He's a good one.
That's right. There's got to be some awards and accolades in it for him.
Just like Armstrong, they're a great supporter of Meadville.
Absolutely, support of just about everything.
Right, they're great for the community.
Yeah, that sounded like a commercial. A friend complaining online about Dish going out during a playoff game. I'm like, you know what?
It's the truth.
You dummy, and it's a small business owner to boot.
That's right, and it's right. It's the truth. They do a great job in Meadville.
I don't see a Dish Network sponsoring any local teams or.
No, I don't. Nope.
Any events. Nothing against them. Probably fine companies.
Well, the start of the third here. Saegertown wrestler was in the bottom position. He stands up, getting some hand control, and he breaks away, and now it's 1-1.
That's right.
With 1:50 to go.
Tyler Brooks.
Let's see what kind of action we got here. They got the crowd a little excited. Oh, they're cheering. There we go.
That's right. The Saegertown wrestlers getting involved themselves with a little bit of promotional cheering. 1-1.
Tyler Brooks against Lane Reinwald. 1-1. Minute and a half. Head to head, the edge of the mat. 2 young bulls going after each other.
That's it.
And off they go, back to the center. The crowd's getting excited.
Yeah, they are.
Right back in the center, ear to ear. Somebody's going to take a shot here, a halfway shot, and make a mistake, and the other kid's going to capitalize on it.
That's it, 1:05 remaining, third period here, 1-1. Not much scoring.
No, and off they go. All right, somebody's got to take a shot here, with a minute to go. Take a shot here to win.
That's right, somebody's got to come up with something.
They're still just forehead to forehead. Each one of them really don't want to do anything. Don't want to make a mistake and lose the match.
Now down to 44 seconds. Still 1-1.
Still head to head too. There's a halfway shot. No, wasn't even a halfway shot. This looks like this might go overtime.
That's right, 25 seconds remaining. 1-1.
They're stalling on Red. Red's in on a single. He's still got that. Now he got it picked up between his legs. He can't do nothing with it there. He's had it there like that about 3 or 4 times.
That's right. It almost seems like either one, the coach from Fort LeBoeuf saying, pull him back on the mat, drag that leg out. Now 13 seconds. And it looks like we might be going to the dreaded overtime.
Ear to ear. We're going to have a 1-minute overtime period on your feet.
That's right. Both of them look a little bit tuckered out.
First takedown wins. Or even if we can get a stall call, that would win because LeBoeuf has a stall call against them. Ear to ear, overtime. Just kind of fighting each other off, not doing a whole lot.
That's right, 45 seconds remaining in the overtime period.
They can just, they're just dancing Matilda.
That's right.
They're having a good old time out there.
You know, not once is...
There's a shot in on a single by the left brother. He fights it off, but out of bounds they go again.
I don't recall one time during this match that Brooks has actually taken a shot.
And his have all been counter shots.
Yeah, he hasn't really, shot for the legs.
Nope.
Been more of reactive.
Yeah, looks like we might be going to the 2:32 periods here.
Now down to 7 seconds here, first overtime.
Still dancing. Dancing Matilda right into the next overtime.
And how about that?
Be 30 seconds. Red has his choice. He's going to take down. He gets 30 seconds, and then the other kid will get 30 seconds.
And then after that, it goes to rock, paper, scissors, which we haven't seen in years.
Okay, he's trying to get up on his feet. Got to break him off his base. LeBoeuf's up, Reinwald's up on his feet, trying to get hand control. He does have hand control. He broke away for one. 1-0.
So how about that?
Lane Reinwald.
Lane Reinwald. He wants to get his name in the paper here, Dave.
I think he's certainly trying. We got to get ourselves a takedown here. It would be nice. But they just want to be head-to-head out there. Brill Cream to Brill Cream.
That's right.
They probably don't even remember Brill Cream. They're not old enough to remember it.
Oh, there's Brill Cream out there.
Okay, Brooks is down.
Now, this has got to be Brooks's. He's got to get aggressive. Davey's just not aggressive.
No, he's got to come up and get one and get after it. Here comes the stand-up, get hand control. And there's the one.
How about that? That'll light the crowd up.
He might have got that one quicker than the other kid. I'm not sure about this high school stuff. I don't know if they go another minute or not. In college, they would go another whole circle again.
All right, down to 10 seconds.
I know it's not going to end in a tie.
And down to 3 seconds, and
I think it's
goes back to another 30 and 30, I think.
Yeah, 30-30, the ultimate ride out. And the other kid scored first. So it's his choice. Now, if he gets out, you got to finish the 30 seconds, but if he gets out, he'll win. If Brooks can keep him down, he'll win.
So 29-3 the team totals. Right now we're deadlocked here.
Got to break him off his base. There's one. He got one. Got to keep going, though, boys. It's not over.
That's right, Lane Reinwald.
Oh, it is over. All right, in high school, it is over.
That's it. It was sudden death.
Yep.
On the point, Reinwald comes up with the win.
Yep, and it was the ultimate tiebreaker situation. He got to escape, made it 3-2.
That's right, 29-6 now. Team score, Saegertown.
Okay, now we got Dylan.
Dylan Reynolds. Let's hear some stats.
This ain't going to last long.
He's going to go up against
I think it's the other Reinwald.
Garrett Reinwald, who's actually 22-4. So an impressive record.
Yeah, it's Garrett, but I don't know. I'll tell you, this Reynolds is having a great year.
Yeah, 22-4 is a pretty tough record.
I hate to, there's a nice double. Look at this, boom. I hate to look away, I might miss something, but this kid is one, Dylan I'm talking about.
That's right, Dylan
won the
Reynolds.
Ironman Championship, won the Powerade Championship, won the Tool City Championship, ranked #1 in the state, and is ranked 8th in the country at 195. Two-time state medalist, 4th and 3rd, Clarion recruit, and he's got a career record of 142-21. The guy said he's having a great season.
That's right, 135 remaining first period, 2-1. And again, Garrett Reinwald from the Bison has a 22-4 record, so no slouch.
No slouch at all. But no, he's just out. Almost. I tell you, this Reynolds is quick.
Yeah, he is.
Quick bursts. He just goes and goes. When he grabs you up there around that collar tie, he lets
You're
you
gonna
know.
feel it. Yeah.
He lets you know you have it. You could hear it slap there over here.
Like a meat hook hitting a pork chop.
Yeah. I could use a pork chop right now, actually.
Who doesn't love a good pork chop?
Yeah.
And down to 1 minute here in the first period, 2-1. I'll accept our executive producer, Jeff Corey, does not eat the swine.
No.
Well, that's his preference. So 58 seconds remaining, 2-1. Reynolds with the lead here.
He's in on a nice double again. Look how powerful he is. Just picked it up, set him right down on his hips for 2 points. I mean, he really wasn't even in there real deep. He just had both his hands around there and just pulled him right in. He's got some real guns on his arms there.
That's right, 4-1. Right now, Garrett Reinwald in the down position, 44 seconds left here in the first period.
He doesn't want to wrestle him on the top. He wants to take him down. You get a guy, when you're wrestling on your feet there, a lot of, on the way down, you can get him in a bad position and pin him. That's one of the advantages of letting him go. It's easier to sometimes get a pin combination going for you on the way down on the mat.
Here we are, 20 seconds coming down now, 4-2. Reynolds with the lead.
Yeah, he's just pounding on this kid's head, beating him. There he is again. There he is again. Did you see that? He wasn't even hardly in on him. And he hooked him, he pulled him in and hooked him with his foot.
He's beating him 2 points at a time right now. That'll do it.
Yep, 6-2 after 1 for Dylan Reynolds.
That's right, that'll do it for the first period here. We're in the 195 class.
Yeah, what do we got to go? 220, 285, 106, and 113. Yeah,
that's right.
I tell you, it's nice to see a lot of wrestlers. Some of these matches we do, there's so many forfeits sometimes.
That's right. You got a full program tonight.
Full program. Got a nice crowd out here at Saegertown. LeBoeuf comes in here. I mean, the score is not close, but a lot of the matches have been competitive.
Well, Dave, we've only seen one pinfall tonight.
That's right. That's right. They've been
so, I mean, very close.
Yep.
The score, yeah, I mean, dominant performance by Saegertown, but still.
2 good wrestling programs. Fort LeBoeuf's just having a little off years, all. Don't worry, they'll be back.
Now 7-2.
Dylan will get another takedown here. Said every one of his takedowns have been a double leg, so I'm sure he's going to get another one here directly.
The tag got to hand it to Reinwald. He was looking to make a move himself.
Yeah, he's not worried about it.
He's not impressed about anybody's record right now except his own.
Got to give him credit. He's wrestling them. He made a little bit of an attempt there on a single. Dylan fought that off easy enough.
That's right. Going down to 106, 7-2. Reynolds with the lead over Reinwald. That's Garrett Reinwald in there. Just saw his brother wrestle.
This Reynolds kid, he's just waiting to explode on that double. Trying to set it up. Kind of a little flat-footed there. No, he's not. I thought he'd be a little bit more aggressive than he is being right at the moment. There he is. Nope. Fought that one off. Reinwald fought that double off.
And 36.9 remaining.
He's got to get another one here before he gets into the period.
That's right. So far, Reinwald,
he keeps fighting him.
Just happy to stick with him right now, and he's doing just that, sticking with Reynolds.
Yeah, you never know. He can make a mistake or whatever. In this sport of wrestling, you just never know. You always want to be.
I tell you, Reynolds just looks too big for him.
Oh, he is big, isn't he? He's a powerful young man. I'm sure Clarion's going to love to get him down there. Here he comes. No, fought that one off again.
Yep, 2.5 remaining. That's it.
I'm surprised. 7-2.
We're going to go to the third
Dylan
period.
Reynolds. Yeah. LeBoeuf takes down. John Smith, referee, gets him set, and there we go. Reynolds grabs an ankle there. Tries to get the other ankle hooked up with his leg there. Putting a lot of pressure on his shoulders.
I think this is the longest they've been on the mat since this match has started.
Yeah. He's putting some pressure on him this time. Like he's trying to, he's going to let him go now. Hey, he pounded on him there for a little bit for like 30 seconds, wear him out.
Yeah, grind him down a little bit.
7-3 for Dylan Reynolds, third period. I'm a little surprised at this match, really. I thought he would.
Thought he'd be a little bit more explosive.
Yeah, more dominant, I would think. There he is. Look at that nice takedown. Except he didn't get it. Was in there deep on that one and didn't get it.
Garrett Reinhold goes the sunset flip.
So far, I wouldn't say this is one of Dylan's best matches he's ever wrestled, I can tell you that.
No, 59.
It's hard to see, for a long season. This wrestling's a long season. It's just hard to stay on top of your game all the time. But
Right, we're in the third period right now, 7-3.
I mean, he certainly hasn't been in any danger or anything like that, but I'm surprised the score is only 7-3. Like I say, the district duels and that stuff will be coming up. March 5th, 6th, and 7th, the state wrestling tournament down at, not the Giant, well, it's the Giant Center now.
Yeah. It's going to be off the mat and back to the middle. 7-3 Reynolds on top of Garrett Reinwald here in the third period.
I'm a little disappointed in this match. I thought we were going to see some firepower going here. Reynolds even got called for stalling. This thing's going to end 7-3. I wouldn't think that Dylan would be too happy with this one. But he got a win. Saegertown picks up 3 more points. And we head to 220.
That's right. So 7-3.
32-6 for Saegertown after 195. And here comes the 220s.
That's right. Gabe Deluski.
Well, we think.
Zach Stafford. That's what we have.
Gabe? Yeah, that's Gabe.
That's right. 220s.
Yep. Stafford's what, 13-9, and Gabe is what's Gabe? Where are you at, Gabe? 9-6.
9-6. So
yep.
Zach Stafford, the junior, 13-9. Right now the Bison down 32-6.
32-6. It's
running out of matches, Dave.
Yeah, I didn't think the score would be quite this bad. Got a little law going here too. He's
yeah, kind of a
the dancing 220s here.
That's the truth.
Yeah, we got the 285s to come next. Maybe see some new steps for the new 285 pounders.
That's it. So coming down to a minute here in the first, and
not much action.
No. Gabe Deluski 9-6 again for LeBoeuf.
Stafford from Saegertown. They're on the edge of the mat, back in the middle.
Nobody shooting for the legs?
No. Not a whole lot of anything. Get up there and smacked him on the back of the head a little bit. Breaks away from him, fixes his helmet. They grab a wrist, and now they're up on their heads again.
They're down to 25 seconds, and
we'll have to play some waltz music.
now down to 17, and
there was a halfway shot that didn't work.
Stafford trying to make a move.
Now he's got his head there. We've got to break that down. We've got a front headlock on him if we can get him down to the mat with that.
We saw how that kid from Cochrane handled the headlocks.
Yeah. 1 second to go here in the first period. Right. 220 pounds.
0-0 between Deluski and Stafford. And
LeBoeuf's going down.
They're going to get the choice, and they're going to take the down position.
A lot of times these bigger kids, when they get their choice, they take down, because if they go into overtime and then they go into that 30-second period, and whoever scores the first points gets to have their choice first.
Right.
Which can be a big advantage.
Now 149.
Now we might have something action up.
There we go.
Buff's up on his feet.
Stafford looking to get the leg.
Yeah, he lost him there. Now it's 1-0 for Gabe.
Sorry, Gabe Deluski.
See what happens here in the next minute and a half. I don't think a lot. They're young wrestlers, and you know they certainly hate to make mistakes, but
both of them with a good low gravity. So
yep.
Yeah, I think we'd see a lot more shooting and the upper body position. I mean, they're both physically looks like they're just matched up evenly.
Pretty close. They both weighed in at 220, but it looks like that Gabe might be a bit heavier than.
Yeah, might have a few on him. Now down to 45 seconds, 1-0. Deluski with the lead here.
We got the dance going, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. It happens a lot, really, in these upper weight classes.
I'll tell you, down to 16 seconds. 1-0, Deluski with the lead for LeBoeuf.
Saegertown will have his choice here in this last period. See what he can do from the bottom position. There we go, 1-0, the end of 2.
They got a barn burner here at the 220.
He goes down.
1-0.
Zach's going down.
So Stafford here, see if he can get some momentum. So right now it's been the immovable object against the immovable object.
Yeah, when they get up on their feet, here's a nice little setup. Turn. Still down there. Gabe's got a gut wrench on him. Switches over. Knocks him off his base. Referee's right in the way. He can't. Now Stafford's up. Getting hand control, and here we go.
Let him out of it.
1-1. Well, we got 1:30 to decide who's going to win this match.
That's right. We've already seen a triple overtime.
Yeah, we went to the ultimate tiebreaker in the match before this one. We might be heading there again. Someone's got to get a takedown here. They're just working, beating on each other. Hey, they got green for stalling. That's Saegertown. You got to be kidding me. If anything, they both were. I mean, I'd say they were stalling,
right.
but neither one of them are doing anything.
So down to a minute now, 1-1.
I bet you a Coke would go overtime.
It looks like it's heading that way, huh? And it's going to be off the mat now, 53.3. Stafford and Deluski meet in the middle.
There they go. Tapping each other on the head, grabbing each other's wrists. Nobody's shooting. There we go. There's a little bit of a shot. Can't quite get it. Tried to step behind there with his leg. Couldn't get it.
Now 23 seconds left.
Don't make a mistake now, boys. Right on the edge, out they go. 9 seconds.
9.1 remaining to decide this. Then it's back to overtime.
And here we go. Second one in a row.
That'll do it. Our second overtime
On her feet for a minute.
of the evening. So
First takedown and win. Of course, we haven't seen one in 6 minutes. So
no, we haven't.
I'm not sure we'll see one here either.
Like I said, neither one of them wanting to go low.
There's a low shot.
Finally.
And he's going to lose it.
Maybe there's a reason why he didn't want to go low.
Okay, Fort LeBoeuf wins that match.
That's
3-1.
Nice job by
Deluski,
right? There. Yeah, he's going to go to 10-6.
That makes, did they already throw up the 9 or not yet? The team score for LeBoeuf.
No, that's fresh.
That's okay.
Yep, 32-9.
Here come the 220 or the 285s.
Yep, Dalton Gardner and Derek Dawson.
Yes, 7 and 7 for
Gardner and
Dalton. And what's the other kid?
Derek Dawson. 2 and 7.
2 and 7. And Dalton is a sophomore. Like I said, we don't know what the LeBoeuf wrestlers are. So here we go. See if we can get a little action going in this one.
That's why you get the big boys out there.
Sometimes you see a little bit of. So far, they're moving pretty good. Oh boy, there was a nice.
Boy, they're throwing a grap. They're throwing.
Yeah, that came from right field, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Whoa, there's another one.
Yeah, I think that's a good coaching technique there. That's a learned. That's a learned discipline or learned habit there. Maybe a Saegertown trademark. Go down to 110.
There's been some shots, but it was from right field, not any shots on the mat.
That's right. There's no points for an aggressive grab of the boy. They're both.
There's a little bit of a snap down on the head.
Down to 48 seconds here, and not much going on.
Not much at all. Look at that. Boom, boom. One from left field, one from right field. Well, actually, they're both from right field. He was looking at me.
That's it. Now down to 32 seconds. 2 matches remaining after this.
Yeah, I think there'll be a little quicker action than these last 3, I would hope.
1 pinfall on the night.
Yeah, that was the very first match.
And that happened Jarrett Rule.
Yeah, the very first match. And that was the only pin of the evening. A couple matches, they got an extra point for 4 instead of 3. So, the score's 32-9, but like I said, there's been some good competitive matches. Kids have fought hard.
Absolutely.
Second period, 0-0.
That's right.
Gardner's taking the down position.
32-9, team score. Saegertown on top of the Bisons.
Gardner's trying to get up to his feet. He's kind of stuck right there. The other kid can't get his weight moved. Dawson. There he breaks him down.
And down to 142.
That really hasn't been any movement on the bottom. Chopping on the arm, chopping pretty hard on the arm too. Come on up. There you go. Now get hand control. Get that. Come on. Don't let him take you out.
Hey, Gardner.
Got to go back down. 0-0.
That's right.
John Smith getting him set.
Sorry, Derek Dawson, a little bit of height advantage at this 285.
Gardner's trying to come back up to his feet. Dawson puts him right back down. That was a thud.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of weight coming down on you. Takes your breath right away. He's got to get up. Gardner trying to get up. Dawson trying to keep him down. 1 minute to go. Here he's up. He's got to take him out of bounds. All that work, and he got pushed out of bounds again.
That's right. All that work and nothing to show for it.
They're already gassed. They're already sucking for air.
That's right. Dawson only 2-7 on the year.
He's hanging in here, though.
That's right. He's more the aggressor tonight. So far against Gardner from Saegertown.
Gardner trying to get back up on his feet. Dawson keeping his weight right on him. He got that ankle. I don't know how. He can only hang on to that ankle for 5 seconds.
Down to 33 seconds now.
Not a lot of action. Now he's down there flat, back up on his base. Dawson just keeping a weight right there on his shoulders. He's got that ankle again. I don't know why this referee doesn't call that ankle hold there. You're not allowed to hang on it forever.
Right, you got 5 seconds, and so far down to 5 seconds.
And then he calls the bottom guy for stalling. He calls Greenville for stalling. Or not Greenville.
Gartner. And there we are now. It's still 0-0, and we're going into the third.
He's got to keep him down. Yeah, there we go.
And Gardner at the top.
Oh boy, he put him down there pretty hard, didn't he? Pretty flat.
That's right. Dawson got a mug full of mat.
That's right. Now he's going to get it again here too, I think. There, he stuck a half up and broke it off. Looked away. Boom.
That's a Gardner trying to bulldog.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Well, now
Well, look at the strength in the legs.
Yep, now he's out. 1-0 for LeBoeuf.
That's right. Dawson said, I'm Batman, and
now we got to get a takedown. I don't know.
That's right. Coming down to 1 minute remaining here. That's Gardner's got to do something.
They're head to head. Boom.
Down to the ground.
He was going after him and he ended up getting on his back and pinned him. So that's Dawson pins Gartner.
That's right. Derek Dawson's going to go to 3-7 for the Bison.
Yeah, that's a nice win for him.
That's right. He gets the Duke.
Yeah.
And what a nice win. That's our second pinfall of the evening.
Makes the team score 32-15.